Today we'll be going through Infer Profile Management, a predictive sales and marketing platform that brings together all your data in one location to allow you to take action. Now let's take a look at how our customer, Scott, Director of Sales Operations at 2 Software, uses Infer to identify and act on high-performing profiles. As you can see, when Scott logs into the Profile Management portal, he will see a variety of alerts such as recommended profiles and underinvested profiles. These alerts are also delivered via weekly email. Right now, Scott is preparing to send a large sponsorship check to Amazon to secure a prime booth spot at the Amazon reInvent conference. Based on his intuition, Scott believes that Amazon Web Services customers are good prospects for 2 Software. In order to validate his hypothesis, Scott is now going to go into the profile builder and examine his current inbound lead flow. Scott can choose to build a profile over his standard Salesforce objects. However, for his current project, he is interested in sending out an email blast to all current prospects which are tracked as leads in his system. When Scott opens up the conditions selector, he can either scroll through or search for any of his custom Salesforce fields as well as the Infer data. As you can also see, Scott has added his Marketo and Google Analytics data into Profile Management so that he can build profiles over data available such as session time, URL visited, or even date of last visit. Scott also uses Infer's predictive scoring product, which gives him access to his lead scoring model from within Profile Management. If Scott has contact or account scoring models with Infer, those will show up when he goes to build a profile over those objects. In order to build this target profile, Scott first narrows his profile down to A and B rated leads. Upon adding each condition, Infer runs a predictive simulation over the sales data in Salesforce to see how this profile will perform. For this case, we use 1 year's worth of data and display funnel metrics on the right-hand side of the screen to demonstrate the value of this profile. Scott can also scroll down the screen to see examples of leads that meet this profile's criteria. Now that Scott has added his first condition for A or B rated profiles, he's now ready to narrow in on the Amazon Web Services leads. With Profile Management, Scott has access to Infer's library of thousands of external signals that went into generating his predictive model. Customers without scoring models also have access to these signals within Infer Profile Management. Scott wants to add the Amazon Web Services condition, which is available in the Website Technology category. The signals in this category are derived from a combination of third-party data partnerships as well as Infer's proprietary web crawling technology. Infer is able to give Scott insights into how his ideal target profile has performed over the last year without forcing him to save or publish this profile into yet another system to run a report. Overall, we can see that this profile represents a decent size of inbound leads, and while the opportunity conversion and win rates are both slightly above average, the real value in this profile is that the deal size is nearly twice the average. Infer also provides Scott insights into how much pipeline he can count on from matching leads generated in the last 90 days in the projected revenue section. Once we save this profile, it will take a few minutes for Infer to generate a new customized report for Scott. While we wait for this report to generate, we can click into an account profile that Scott had made to supercharge the marketing team's account-based efforts. Scott had recently created this high-traffic, cloud-ready profile as a way to help the marketing team with their account-based retargeting campaign in AdRoll. Scott can come into this profile and monitor performance over time. As he scrolls down the page, he can see that recently more opportunities have been getting generated from this profile. He can also scroll down the page to see how many wins were generated off this opportunity, as well as how many activities have been logged against this profile within Salesforce. While in this profile, Scott has decided that it's time to deploy it into Salesforce so that he can share this profile with his engagement platforms such as Marketo and AdRoll and others. To do so, all Scott needs to do is publish profiles like this and then sync the accounts in this profile from Salesforce into any platform he chooses. Solving your segmentation and targeting challenges in a world where businesses are inundated with data is critical to increasing sales productivity and executing more effective marketing programs. Profile management is the foundation that will help you define, target, and engage your ideal profiles to intelligently drive revenue and grow your business. If you are interested in starting a free trial of Infer Profile Management, visit the link below today.